One, two, one, two. Welcome back to the Unplugged channel, guys. Just an informal catch up. I have had back-to-back viruses that have just floored me. So for about 30 to 40 days, I had a sinus infection that moved to my chest. And, you know, after a couple of weeks, that was gone, but it just left me with a lingering cough. The medical channel. Then that slowly went away, that cough, and then it's like, great, it's finally gone. Took over a month, and then literally the day it went, I got another viral. This is a viral chest infection. Horrible. So literally for the last, I'd say 7 days, literally I've just been in the house, not doing anything, because if I try and do anything, I cough. And plus you feel sweaty and weak and horrible. Yeah, really bad actually, really bad. On antibiotics, even though it's viral, the antibiotics help clear all the bacterial muck that's in your lungs out, and they've helped a little bit. I think I got a good night's sleep last night for the first time, which is good. So I think, touch wood, it's starting to go now. Just going to do a cough just to clear some of it out. Yeah, I'm supposed to be going on a road trip around Europe on Saturday. Today is Tuesday, so I'm hopeful by Friday or Saturday I'll be well enough to travel, hopefully. It is going. The viral symptoms are going now, and what's going to happen is it's just going to be a cough that's going to last for another month, unfortunately, because that's just how long they take, isn't it? I'm loading up on all vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, echinacea. Antibiotics are finished now. I've got those little sticks that you keep up your nose. These are really good. These Olbus sticks, like magic. Get 2 of them, 1 for each nostril. Tape them in. They really help. Anyway, so it's thrown me completely out of kilter. Let's just pan down there. You can see the test dash. We started doing the dressings test. We're 2 tests in, but that's obviously got to go on hold now. That'll wait till I get back, unfortunately. I wanted it done. Over here we got a couple of things. I'm going to do a video on this bead coat ceramic sealant once I get back again. I'm always spraying anything in the air that I'm going to be honking into my lungs. I've got to do a Soft 99 video on Kwame and Kujitsu shampoo, which I'm waiting for. I've just gone and bought this. This is the new PF, whatever it's called, PF something or other, dot 3, like the 3rd iteration of Flask for the, what's this called? MTN Canon. The MTN Canon. So this was the 1st iteration. It's the old Weeble that just falls over. It was terrible. And then there was a 2nd iteration that I refused to go and pay 20 quid for. And then there's a 3rd iteration with the wide neck, which is £13, but then £9 for this thing, which we'll talk about in the video, which is a bit pricey, isn't it? But it gives you the wide neck. So I figure, is this going to be their final version of this lance now? And they're happy with it. It's like done. All the things that people are moaning about are the little narrow necks. You know, you do want wide necks. Are now fixed. We're finished with messing around with lances. We're done. Here it is. But I'm not so sure this is all that good. I don't know. Time will tell. But my gut instincts is that they've bodged this. So they've bodged it. They've done it the easy way. You know, rather than doing it the proper way. They've done it the easy way, which is the method of least work for them. Which means changing this. Don't change this. If we don't have to change this, it's all easy. We make something new, get people to pay for it. Don't touch this because that requires a lot of work. But it's about time you did a lot of work, and it's not a lot of work. Get stuck in. Do it properly. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, we need to analyse that a bit further before I just do a virtual rant for no reason. So we'll do a video on this snow foam lance as well. what else is going on? I need to do a cough. There we go. I've just got another one of these, which is great. So I had a test version of the P80 Master, and I took it apart to transfer the motor to the shell, which I keep in here. And it didn't quite go so smooth. It looks great when it's all in there. It's like taking a radio apart and then you're putting it back together, and it's not like all going back together perfectly. You know, it's like you're having to force it all. It kind of, yeah. So I don't think you could do what I did. So James just said, I'll send you a new P80 over. So that's good in a way. So I'll probably just do an unboxing of this and setting it all up, a video, because interestingly enough, let's just come inside. Sorry, coughing will be horrible. It's bad. Yeah, it's horrible. It's like when you try and sleep at night, all you can hear is this wheezing like a wet sponge going in and out. But last night was the first night where I could actually go to bed, lie down, and breathe without coughing, which was just amazing. So it's like, I'm going to go to sleep now. Off I went. Woke up 10 hours later, comatose. First good night's sleep I had in a week. So yeah, I feel okay as well. Actually, I know I must look like shit, sound like shit, but that fluey feeling's going. So I'm feeling a bit not powerful, but I'm feeling a bit more human. So yeah, I'll do an unboxing on that P80 Evo. So from my point of view, I was chatting to James from Ava. There's lots of interesting things happening with Ava. You know, I haven't spoken to James for a while, and been some interesting times for them. I thought they'd got a bit quiet, but I think there's going to be an interesting time for them. I'll repeat myself, going forward over the next couple of years. It's going to be an interesting time for Ava. Very interesting. They've done really well, really come into the UK market and hit that pressure washing niche, and made a good little dent into it, actually. Really, what James, I think, has worked his socks off. Like, he's been on all over QVC. He's a star. Ding! He's been doing the old sales, doing a great job, getting it into stores like B&Q and all that sort of stuff, working with idiots like me, you know, to get it out there on the social media platforms, YouTube, all that sort of stuff. And we had a good chinwag. Yeah, my feeling on the Ava brand, and this is just my feeling, is I would just massively simplify it. I'd have the P55 Go, which is this little unit here. That's it, the top of the range, because they have a P40, a P45 and a P55, something like that. All these numbers are confusing. I would just have one, the best one in each line. So the P55 Go, which is a powerful little machine for a tiny little thing that you just have chucked in the cupboard. And I really like that. That machine is really good, especially if you're a little mobile detailer or something, or, you know, space is an issue. Really good machine. Really cheap as well. It was giving it away. They were giving that machine away. It's got a heavy duty cable on it. It's 145 bar or PSI, I can't remember. 145, which is about right for cleaning the car. 450 litres per hour. So it's got good throughput of water, decent throughput of water for a little machine that's, you know, it's not a massive pump in it. They were selling it for 155 quid with this deluxe kit, like snow foam lance, proper snow foam lance with the impeller blades and like all the fixed nozzles in it, and this whole kit, and it was just a bargain. And I put it out on my socials. James, I was chatting to James about this. I just stuck it on Facebook. I didn't even contact Ava. I just saw it, thought, bloody hell, that's cheap. I stuck it on my Facebook page, and I think they sold out, like thousands of them, because it was such a bargain. And they're never going to do that deal again, because it was too cheap. It was really cheap for what you were getting. But when you do something really good that's really cheap, you tend to sell a lot of them. After that, I'd have that machine. Then I'd have their new P60 Easy machine, which is the new machine, which is a lot more compact and ergonomic. It's an upright. The only downside with that machine is that they've gone to the rubber hose, but I think it's a long 12-metre rubber hose. But I don't know. That's a step back to me. I would go with that heavy-duty hose if they can. But these things aren't cheap, are they? They're also, with all their new units, giving away the proper snow foam lances. They're the only pressure washing company that give you a good snow foam lance. You could argue it's not as good as the MTM. You could argue it's not as good as the MJCC. If you went out and tested them and all that, it's not. The foam isn't quite as thick as that one. The quality isn't quite as heavy as this one, with all its rake adjust or whatever. But it's a good quality foam lance that you could compare. And there's some things about that are better. You get 3 flasks, all that sort of stuff. And you get that for free. No one else does that. Karcher just aren't interested. So there's lots of things that are very good. I would stick with that heavy duty hose though if it was mine, because that's like a consistent thing where you're better than all the other domestic pressure washers. It's like you get an industrial hose that won't kink. It's indestructible. You also get a short gun with it by default, which I don't think you get on all the other systems, which is great with the thing. Again, is the short gun as good as that SGS gun with all the stainless steel fittings and stuff? No, but that SGS gun is £75. So you can spend £70 on the snow foam lance, £75 on the gun. That's nearly 150 quid. Whereas that unit in there, you could get for 155 quid with the short gun, with the snow foam lance, with all the extensions, with the deluxe kit, with the patio washer, with 10-year warranty. So you've got to look at the price of this stuff for the domestic market. You can understand why Ava have made a dent in it. They're doing really well. It's much better than what you get with Karcher, isn't it? It is, and any of those other brands, the rest of them, they're all having a go. You've got Black & Decker, Greenworks, you've got Bosch, you've got Nilfisk, who seem to have gone very quiet. You've got, who else you got? I don't know, you used to have those little black ones, didn't you? But they were, they've gone out of fashion. They never quite made it in there. There's some other ones, whatever, the old Happy Shopper ones. So yeah, I think these are good. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, so, yeah. Well, interesting when I crack it open looking at that snow foam lance. Is that what you get? Or do you get the other one? Don't know. Yeah. Yes, just looking at this. Good, powerful machine, this is. Really good throughput and all that sort of stuff, So, excellent. This is all you really need if you've got like a big patio. So I can position this in the middle of my patio there. Excuse me, right there, I can reach the whole lot. And I can do all my gutterings and all that sort of stuff. This is what I want to show you next. This thing. I haven't used it yet, but I'll give that a spin out. So I've got to get rid of that. Put that over there. I'll see if James wants that back. Yeah, we'll put that in there. So, you must have, if anyone's still here after this video, I'm just thinking out loud really. I'm just bringing you in on all the stuff I've got to get done. I've also, excuse me, I've also got to get this car ready, and I'm not sure if I should attempt to wash this car today. I don't think I've got the strength, and I think it'll just trigger this. So yeah, that'd be stupid, wouldn't it? It'd be stupid. So you're probably looking at it thinking, well, this doesn't need cleaning at all. It does. It does. It's dirty. It's dirty. Look. Zip. And that dirt layer's all over the car, even though you can't see it. It's dirty by anyone's standards, this is. So it needs a little light wash. I'll get crucified for washing this if I show any footage of it. Just, it's already clean. Why are you cleaning the clean car? As we've covered before, it's not clean. It's just the simple fact that you are an idiot. It is. Truth hurts. So there we go. Yeah, I'm going to be putting, once I've washed it, the Kwame wax on there, which is a good wax. Anyway, I can't talk anymore. Over and out. Let me know how you're doing. It's the Forensics Detailing channel. Live from Bognor Regis. Yeah. And I'm on the mend. Hopefully.